After years of waiting, the solution to a common gaming problem has finally been solved. Xbox Australia has announced the first ever Greaseproof gaming controller to celebrate the release of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on the Xbox One console. The controller's surface has been hand-sprayed with a urethane coating, making it resistant to liquid and oil-type substances, meaning players can now have their winner chicken dinner and eat it too. Eight new teams have officially been announced to join the existing 12 in the 2019 season of Blizzard Entertainment's Overwatch League, opening up several new positions for players and coaches. The new franchises will represent the cities of Atlanta, Washington, D.C., Toronto, Vancouver, and Paris, as well as Guangzhou, Hangzhou, and Chengdu in China. Team names and branding are expected to be announced later this year. Heart-pounding Zerg-on-Zerg action excited the esports fans of DreamHack Montreal as Finland's Serral went head-to-head with Italian player Raynor in a best-of-7 grand finals to remember. There was no shortage of action as the set went all the way to the 7th game. Equal straight down the middle until Serral wrapped things up with an army of queens to counter Raynor's airborne Mutalisk swarm.
Spores are doing so much damage, those transfuses over time, dealing so much, and the supply count is just there for Serral. More queens, more roaches spilling out. I think he's done it, Jess. I think he's broken through here in game number 7. There's just a few mutants and zerglings left. There isn't much. Serral wants his 7th game, his 4th championship of the year.
Another DreamHack victory for Serral, now on his way to the live global finals event at BlizzCon later this year. Blizzard Entertainment has announced a series of balance changes to the hit RTS title Starcraft 2, aimed at improving the multiplayer experience. Notable mentions in the revamp will see the Terran battlecruiser's damage reduced, but will also allow the unit to deal damage when moving. The Zerg Ultralisk will have a new upgrade called Anabolic Synthesis, which will increase their movement speed by 10% when off creep. The Protoss Tempest Air unit has had its cost and supply requirements reduced, as well as its hit points and shields. Acceleration and basic speed have also been increased. All that and many other changes to your favorite races are coming in the StarCraft 2 Balance Revamp for 2018. Planned to be released after the World Championship Series Global Finals at BlizzCon later this year. Players in the Fortnite universe have been treated to a brand new game mode, giving the most gifted gamers a chance to pull off the biggest jewel heist yet. The High Stakes event introduces the new Getaway Limited Time mode. The plan is simple. You and your 4-man crew must obtain a large jewel from 1 out of 4 safes scattered around the island. The first 4 teams to get a jewel to safety and make a getaway wins. There is, however, a catch. Other squads are also seeking the prize jewels, so you and your team must fend them off by any means necessary. The successful capture of the high-stakes jewels, as well as completing certain getaway challenges, will reward players with an array of cosmetic items. Making sure you look the part when pulling off the greatest robbery in Fortnite history. Grab your controllers, keyboards, or smartphones, and jump straight into the high-stakes action. As the Hearthstone Global Games continues to excite the many card-wielding fans across the world, Blizzard Entertainment has officially announced the HGG Cheer Twitch reward system. By purchasing bits on the official Hearthstone Twitch channel, you can cheer on your favorite Hearthstone pros as they play live and earn rewards like card packs, emotes, and a unique card back when linked with your Battle.net account. Your contribution will help the Hearthstone Twitch community unlock global progression rewards, awarded to all players once the milestones have been reached. HGG Cheer kicks off on September 17th. Log on to Twitch and don't miss a minute of the Hearthstone esports action. The next stop on the Capcom Pro Tour is none other than the fighting game capital itself, Japan, hosting the annual Tokyo Game Show 2018 on the 22nd of September. Major players in the Street Fighter Pro scene will be heading to the grand event, sticks in hand as they fight for Capcom Tour points and prize wins. RTS esports action will once more excite the fans of Seoul, South Korea for the 2008 AFREECATV GSL Super Tournament 2, kicking off on September 27th. Masters of Terran, Protoss, and Zerg will once more enter the gaming arena. All sights set on WCS Korea points as players settle the score across multiple battlefields in the best of 3 tournaments. FTS Esports is on the way to Istanbul for the Blast Pro Series, a gamer's paradise of all things Counter-Strike, commencing on the 29th of September. Big-name teams like Astralis, Virtus Pro, and NIP will be taking up arms at the event, putting on a Class A performance as they fight for a $250,000 prize pool. Dash, Bash, and Smash action will descend upon the city of Detroit for the return of the Big House Smash Brothers extravaganza. 3 days of non-stop Nintendo brawling action early next month. One of the largest Super Smash Bros. Events in the world since 2011 will once again offer big names, big plays, and big prizes as one of the last major events before the game's Switch successor is released.